Hello and welcome to your daily astrology and tarot horoscope for today, September 25th, 2014. It is a Thursday and the planet of the day is Jupiter. So, trying to get a better angle here, but the planet of the day is Jupiter, and Jupiter's all about expansion, good fortune, good luck. You know, in traditional astrology, it's justice, it's being in high standing and high social regard. So all of those things are kind of open to us on a Thursday. It's just kind of like a time to keep things lighter-hearted, be a little bit more jovial, try to embody that tender giant archetype. That's what Jupiter is all about, and that's one great way to align with Jupiter energy. The card of the day is It's called Inner Voice. It's the 2 card. God, I wish I could remember. I think in the Major Arcana, the 2 card is the High Priestess. So this is basically that intuitive side, that lunar side, that mothering side. We are very good in our culture to connect with the logical side. We're very good at, we know how to balance a checkbook. We know how to do the math. We know how to get from point A to point B. But we're less inclined to really understand the intuitive side and listen to our guts and listen to our instincts and tap into that inner voice and guidance, It's really good if you have a meditation practice to do this, or, buy a guided meditation and kind of relax and kind of see what insights you're getting from this voice and what's going on. In a larger context, this card goes into the reading of the week, and the reading of the week's signifying card was the Hanged Man. And so this is kind of a spiritual week. This is kind of a time to listen to how the outer world is differing from what you feel in the inner world. Just because what is not happening in the outer world isn't there doesn't mean that the inner world isn't helping you manifest it or spring it forward. This is a time to actually get those messages and connect with that. So, yes, we've had 2 Major Arcana cards in a row. Yesterday was Wednesday, and that was the 3 of creativity, and now we're coming into the inner voice. So it's really important to listen to your guidance today and to move along with it and how you see fit in that passive, feminine sort of way. The major transit going on for today is Jupiter is going to trine Uranus exactly at 11:18 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And all astrologers I know really use Uranus as a good rectifier of a chart, because usually an event will happen at least the same day that a transit goes exact. So once again, this is something that's pertinent and specific to your chart. You need to look inside your chart, see what's going on with it, see what houses this is aspecting, see where things are getting fired up, and move with that. Maybe you have nothing going on around the 25-degree mark that I believe this is. I'm trying to pull up the chart now. So, it's really good, too, just to kind of reflect and see what you think it was all about. So the daily horoscope, edit. A reminder that, why I pull this up, it's a reminder that October 8 is a lunar eclipse at 3:55 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So if you want to try to get up, or wherever you're at, you want to try to see that pink moon, it can get pretty cool. Also, we're in the shadow period right now of Mercury retrograde, and what that means is that Mercury is going to come back when it retrogrades over the point that it's already at today. So we're in that period where it combs back over that point, and then once it stations again to go direct, it's going to comb back over it again. Retrograde motions, it goes back and forth quite a bit. So we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Monday, we had Pluto go direct. Tuesday, we had the fall equinox happen as the sun goes into Libra, and then we had the new moon as well in Libra. So this has been a very busy sort of week, and I really hope everybody's understanding. I hope these readings are helpful. I hope you're really aligning with the energies in the best way you can. The best thing that I can remind you about all this, though, is the fact that this is clumsy time. When you make big switches like that, when you go from one sign to the next, when you go to a solar ingress, when you go to Pluto direct when it's been retrograde the whole time and stations and goes direct, when you go through the new moon is a brand new cycle, so things should be picking up for us energy-wise. And we're kind of getting that first spunk of the Mercury retrograde. So all of these are major, pretty big astronomical, astrological events that happen. And so just everything's probably not going to go perfect. Everything's not going to go as planned. But I think the underlying theme with things like Pluto and with the theme of the new moon and with themes of like, Uranus trining Jupiter today, it's like these are all just like you've got to really be adaptable and really be able to go with the flow. And adaptability doesn't mean that you're just a pushover and you do what everybody says or anything. It's just kind of like if something's not going your exact way, it's really time you need to be able to in the moment make a call, cut decision to turn the directions or try something new or do something different before you've taken it too far. It's just really good to be really conscious now because we're just ripe for a lot more mistakes in a very time like this. So just it's nothing major or bad, just something to think about. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't making you aware of it. So today, as I said, at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I'll get the exact time, 11:18, Jupiter trines Uranus. I want in my house system for my life, this is affecting I believe it's my 7th and my 11th, maybe the 8th, but I think it's the 7th and 11th in my chart. So those are getting stimulated by this trine for me. And do you have any planets where this is happening? This is happening at 15 degrees. So be on the lookout for any planets like that. Yeah, so that's basically all the transits that I have right now. The moon is going to go over the north node today as well. So look for any of those fated situations. Are you meeting any lunar type people? Are you meeting any caring or mothering people? It's a good, people have been asking a lot of questions about the nodes. It's really good that you just, today, the moon is going to go over that north node in the morning. So look at your day and think, was there any fated events? Was there anybody that kind of made an impression on you? It may not happen. Once again, it may not be in a highly volatile part of your chart or stimulated part of your chart, I should say. Oh, and today, what a wonderful card. We have the 10 of Cups. I love the 10 of Cups as opposed to some other 10 cards because this just shows pure integration, the pure rainbow of colors. Everything's firing on all cylinders and everything's working out. But this isn't yet. It's a Cups card. It's a water card. So it's time to use our intuition. And that is my reading. I hope everything was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them for me. And yeah, have an amazing, amazing Thursday. Thank you.